Now turn to Section 4. Section 4. You'll hear part of a lecture given by an anthropology professor. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer the questions 31 to 40.
Tonight I'm going to talk to you about the history of tea. These days, there are lots of chances to drink tea. Perhaps you enjoy drinking ready-made tea. Tea has been an important part of traditional hospitality rules all over the world for several centuries. Tea originated in China and was so popular that hundreds of people operated ceremonies in Eastern Asia. In Europe, tea was first imported by British sailors through northwestern Europe. It was then delivered by Dutch maritime traders in the 16th century. At that time, tea became available via Moscow from the Far East to Europe. Tea also stood for independence, as shown by the symbol of the American eagle from the Boston Tea Party. In the last 400 years, tea leaves became available and practical throughout Asia and Europe. But the way people drank tea was changed a little. The Chinese regarded the quality of the leaves and utilized them as a vital part of their medical care. Other people added hot water, milk, sugar, spices like cinnamon and herbs like mint or sage to their tea. The variations of tea are unlimited. For instance, sesame oil is added to milky tea on chilly mornings in Western Sudan. Unlike coffee, English tea has acquired a good reputation as a therapeutic drink that enhances the body condition. Actually, in European and Arabic countries, as well as in the Middle East and Russia, tea was considered a restorative and health-giving plant for a long time. According to Cornelius Blanchart, a physician from Holland, mentioned that to keep good health, people should drink at least 8 cups a day. However, over 50 cups a day could cause severe health problems. While European coffee houses were frequented by men for things such as business meetings, middle-class women spent the tea time with guests in the house. With the arrival of the 19th century, the price of tea decreased, and the common people took the chance to drink tea with enthusiasm. Luxury tea was sold in tea bags, which were made of cotton to suit the upper classes. Nowadays, although tea and coffee consumption has become a significant part of society, a few Islamic groups prohibit drinking tea because it contains the stimulant caffeine. From the Middle Eastern tradition of the nomadic Bedouin, guests are served with tea topped with cardamom and glasses of sugared tea, refilled by the host in the guest tents. For over 1,000 years, Arab traders have been bringing the tea culture of Islamic customs to northern and western Africa. The tea was boiled with a lot of sugar for a long time. In India, tea drinking keeps an important custom of daily life going. The Indians are accustomed to drinking it with milk. Chai, as they call it, means boiling milk, adding tea, sugar, and some spices. This process of making tea has spread throughout the world. Surprisingly, the custom of making tea mixed with milk or water in cafes has been carried over to the preparation of instant beverages. Today, at conferences and seminars in Britain, tea remains the most commonly served beverage. Okay, that's the end. Are there any questions so far?
That is the end of Section 4. You now have half a minute to check the answers. That is the end of the listening test. In the IELTS test, you'll now have 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the listening answer sheet.